What's happening, people? How are you? Um, I made a video about what I did about the upcoming Predator prequel, and I've heard it's going to be good, and whatnot. Sort of looking forward to seeing it. And then I watched the Resident Evil series on Netflix, and oh my God, was it bad? I mean, really bad. It was crap. I didn't actually know it was the last episode till it finished, and the episode before that, I thought, oh, I always thought it was crap. Like, well, I thought, I've got this far. I might as well see it through. Crocodile thing, flipping, you know, discount Godzilla or whatever. What stupidity! And then I got thinking about the video I made about uh, Prey, the Predator prequel, because I said on the video that I actually, for the most part, enjoyed the Predator films and the Alien films, and the Alien versus Predator films, and then I thought that was actually a bit of a stupid statement, really, because the last Predator film, The Predator, was absolutely horrendously stupidly bad. I've said before, I have this like 10-15 minute rule where I'll put a film on and I'll be watching it, and then something absolutely stupid will happen, something so nonsensical or whatever, and it just takes me straight out of the zone. I'm like, what the fuck? No, and then that's it, and I can't watch anymore. Or if I do carry on watching it, I'm only half watching it. I'm basically just passing the time because I've got something. I'll put the game on my phone or whatever. And same with the last, I think it was the last Alien film, the Alien Covenant. What a bunch of fucking idiots, man, that crew. I remember watching it. Oh, so they found the engineer's planet, and they go exploring, and then the shit hits the fan, and when that person runs around and they're shooting each other and slipping over blood and locking themselves in. What? Yeah. So I just wanted you to rant about the stupidity of some films, and I even says to my missus last night. I said I says to my missus last night how I was watching the final Resident Evil episode. Well, I assume it's the final episode because it didn't feel like a final episode, but it finished and there was no next episode. So I do believe there's a season 2 on its way. For fucking hell, yeah. I think I'll give that one a miss, to be honest. But yeah, I says to my missus that there's a bit where the one of the daughters, one of the children anyway, is running from the crocodile, and I'm like, yeah, let's wait for the Hollywood trip over, as they always do, and she tripped over, and I'm like, yeah. Like I say, I just wanted to have a rant about this stuff. Believe it or not, one of the best moments I've had watching a film was seeing Thanos when he's fighting with Captain Marvel, and he's like, I think it's the power stone, power gem, fuck off! Bam, bitch, take that. I thought, wicked, man, wasn't expecting that, well, that bloody Hollywood trip over shit that they always pull, you know. One thing, if I was running from a monster, or They do one or two things, or they do both of them. One is they like, yes, I'm being chased by this monster. Start. Right now, do some running, like, and then they do that Hollywood trip over. You know, like, I'm thinking, where did you learn to act? Like the school of Italian football? Do you know what I mean? No offence to any Italians out there, like, but you have got a nasty habit of falling into yourselves, haven't you, when you're playing football? You know, but yeah, and and I'm like praising this film up that I haven't seen before, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, I hope there isn't going to be that Hollywood star. "Oh, I'm being chased by a monster. Better run in a minute." And then when they do run, they trip over. Why do they always trip over? I don't get it. And exploding cars. What's with Americans and exploding cars? You know, I've seen a couple of car crashes in my lifetime. I was actually in one, actually. I think I was 21 or nearly 21, so over 20 years ago. Yeah, I was quite lucky, actually. And the seatbelt on, I was in the back seat. And for some reason on the motorway, the cars in front stopped. We, luckily enough, had enough room. We slowed down and stopped. But next thing, bang! Some lady in a sports car straight into the back of us, and then like another 11 cars piled up behind that. Like, yeah, our car was wrote up, and I was lucky to be alive. But our car didn't explode, and any of the others, like. But these American cars or American films, like, they go exploding up everywhere. Yeah, I actually made a bit of a joke. Like, I was at the Stars and Stripes American Car Show with my brother a few weeks ago, and I remember I sort of nipped off to have a fag on my own, like, and my brother said, "Where have you been?" I said, "I've been for a cigarette, like, or I was." He says, "Well, we couldn't see you around, like." I says, "No, I was stood as far back from these American cars as possible. Didn't want to set them off, like, because there was quite a lot of them now. It would have been a fucking right big explosion, I tell you." But yeah, just wanted to have a bit of rant now about certain particular annoyances that I find with films. Yeah, Hollywood star, the Hollywood trip over when you're running, when your life's in danger, and exploding American cars. Don't know why they have to keep chucking it in there, you know, but they always do. Anyway, people, thanks for listening. If you've listened this far, and have a good day. As always, peace and love.